If your body looks softer in the mirror than it did 5 years ago, the fix is not another hour of cardio or another set of crunches. 5 isometric exercises, held with intention, transform every visible part of your body faster than any moving routine ever has, and the first one is the pistol squat hold. Exercise 1 is the pistol squat hold, and this is the single most undertrained leg position in adult training. After 35, the average man loses leg strength at twice the rate of his lower back muscles, and that imbalance shows up as a smaller, weaker lower body that fades faster every year. The pistol squat hold rebuilds the quadriceps and glutes of one leg at a time, which means each leg has to handle the full load with no help from the other. That is exactly the stimulus the leg needs to wake up and start growing again. Here's how you do it. Stand on one foot with the other leg extended straight out in front of you, a few inches off the floor. Hold your arms out in front of your chest for balance. Now lower yourself slowly into a one-leg squat, sliding the lifted leg out as your hips drop. Stop at the lowest point your body can hold without collapsing, and hold there. Imagine your standing foot is a steel piston locked into the floor, with the weight of your entire body pressing down through that one point of contact. Keep your chest tall and your eyes fixed on a single spot in front of you. Breathe slowly through your nose for the entire hold. If a full pistol squat hold feels out of reach today, place one hand on a door frame or sturdy chair for balance and lower only to a quarter depth. That is your starting line, and even a shallow hold loads the working leg harder than a two-leg squat ever could. If your heel lifts off the floor when you sink low, place a thin book or folded towel under it to reduce the ankle demand. Once you can hold a quarter pistol for 20 seconds per leg without support, lower another inch each week. The goal across 2 months is a deep pistol hold with the working thigh below parallel, the lifted leg out straight, and your body suspended on one point of contact. What this builds inside your body is significant. The quadriceps of one leg is being asked to support the full body weight at the longest muscle length, which is the position where research consistently shows the most hypertrophy occurs. The gluteus medius on the side of your hip fires at maximum capacity to keep your pelvis from collapsing sideways. And that one muscle is the difference between a body that looks athletic and one that looks soft. Hold for 20 to 30 seconds per leg, 2 rounds per side. Most men feel the transformation in their legs inside 3 weeks. Exercise 2 is the push-up hold at the bottom, and this is going to feel very different from exercise 1. Remember when carrying a heavy box across a parking lot felt automatic. Remember when pushing a stuck door open did not require both hands and a shoulder. That pressing strength has not gone anywhere, but the chest fibers that built it have been on standby for years, because nothing in modern life loads the chest in its deepest stretched position. The bottom of a push-up parks the chest exactly there, and holding that position is the fastest way to bring it back to size. Here's how you do it. Get into a push-up position with your hands slightly wider than your shoulders, fingers spread, body in one straight line from heels to crown. Now lower yourself slowly until your chest hovers about 1 inch above the floor. Stop there. Hold the position. Imagine your chest is melting toward the floor like warm wax, while your hands push the ground away to keep you suspended. Pull your elbows back at a 45-degree angle from your ribs. Squeeze your glutes hard to keep your hips from sagging. Breathe slowly through your nose even as the burn builds. If holding the full bottom position on your toes feels too aggressive on day 1, drop your knees to the floor and hold the same chest position. That is your starting line, and the chest works almost exactly the same in the knee version. If even that is too much, raise your hands onto a kitchen counter or a sturdy chair and hold from there. The higher the surface, the easier the load. Once you can hold a clean 30 seconds on your toes, elevate your feet onto a step or low chair. The decline angle shifts more load onto the upper chest, which is the area that gives a man his shelf-like upper torso line. This is where the chest actually fills out. Research on long muscle length training has shown that holding a muscle in its stretched position under load produces more hypertrophy per set than any traditional rep work, especially in the proximal region of the muscle near the sternum. That is exactly where most men struggle to build thickness for years. A bottom position push-up hold parks the chest in that stretched range and forces every available fiber to fire. Stay with me through the next 3 holds, because exercise 5 is the one that quietly transforms the entire back of your body, and it is the hold that ties this whole routine together. Exercise 3 is the pull-up hold at the top. Physical therapists now rank vertical pulling capacity as one of the fastest fading abilities in adult men. And the reason is simple. Nothing in modern life asks your body to pull itself up against gravity. Your lats and biceps go quiet after years of inactivity, and the V-taper of the upper back fades into a flat, undefined line. Holding the top of a pull-up rebuilds the lats and biceps faster than any moving rep, because peak contraction is where muscle fibers fire hardest and grow most. Here is how you do it. Find a sturdy pull-up bar. Pull yourself up to the top until your chin clears the bar, elbows fully bent, chest near the bar. Now hold that top position. Imagine you are squeezing the bar in half with your hands while pulling your elbows down towards your back pockets. Keep your shoulder blades pulled down and locked. Breathe slowly through your nose. The lats should burn within 10 seconds and the biceps within 20. If you cannot reach the top position on your own yet, place a sturdy chair or box under the bar, step up, and lower yourself into the top hold from there. Hold for as long as your form stays clean, then step back down to reset. If a full hold is too much, jump up to the bar with a quick assist from your legs and try to slow the descent as much as possible. Once you can hold the top for 30 seconds with a strict overhand grip, switch to an underhand grip and hold even longer. The supinated grip pulls more biceps into the work and adds visible thickness to the upper arm fast. What this trains is the latissimus dorsi, the largest muscle in your upper back, alongside the biceps brachii and the forearm flexors, all in their fully shortened position. The lats are responsible for the V-taper that defines a strong upper body silhouette, and holding the top of a pull-up keeps those muscles under maximum tension for the entire duration. That sustained peak contraction is something a moving pull-up never delivers because the muscle releases at the bottom of every rep. Hold for 15 to 30 seconds, 3 rounds. If you want more videos like this one, subscribing is the easiest way to tell me. Now to exercise 4. Exercise 4 is the RKC plank, and this is the hold that the kettlebell community ranks as the single highest return abdominal position ever developed. A regular plank is passive. You hold the position and wait for the time to pass. The RKC plank is the opposite. Every muscle in the body fires at maximum tension for the entire hold, which is what makes it so brutal and so transformative. Most men quit the standard plank because nothing seems to happen during the hold. The RKC plank fixes that in a single session. Here is how you do it. Drop into a forearm plank position with your elbows directly under your shoulders and your legs extended straight back so you are balanced on the balls of your feet. Now activate every muscle you have. Squeeze your glutes as hard as you can, like you are trying to crack a walnut between them. Brace your abdominals as if someone is about to punch you in the stomach. Pull your elbows mentally toward your toes and your toes mentally toward your elbows, creating constant tension through the middle of your body. Imagine your body is a tightened cable being pulled at both ends, every fiber engaged. Breathe in short, sharp exhales through your nose. Aim for 10 to 15 seconds on the first round. If even 10 seconds at full RKC tension feels impossible on day 1, drop your knees to the floor and hold the same active contraction. That still works. The muscles fire just as hard and the load is just reduced. If your wrists or elbows complain, place a folded towel under your forearms. Once you can hold a clean RKC plank for 30 seconds, lift one foot off the floor for the second half of the hold. That single leg variation forces the deep stabilizers to resist rotation, while the rest of the body stays locked in maximum tension. What this trains is the deep transverse abdominis, the layer of muscle that wraps your trunk like a built-in corset, alongside every other muscle in your body. The full body tension is what makes the abdominal wall fire harder than any crunch ever could. Strength coaches at the Russian Kettlebell Challenge developed this technique specifically because it produces visible core changes, in weeks rather than months. Most men feel the difference in the way their shirts fit inside 3 weeks of consistent practice. Hold for 10 to 30 seconds, 3 rounds. Exercise 5 is the reverse plank, and this is the one I told you about earlier. That hunched forward posture you see in every photo. The rounded shoulders, the head jutting ahead of the body. All of it comes from muscles that have gone quiet from years of sitting and scrolling. The posterior chain, the long band of muscle that runs from your skull down through your back, glutes and hamstrings, is the structural support of your entire body. When it goes silent, the front of your body wins by default, and the body collapses forward. The reverse plank reverses that collapse in a single hold. Here's how you do it. Sit on the floor with your legs extended straight in front of you, feet together, toes pointed forward. Place your hands flat behind your hips, fingers pointing toward your feet. Now drive your hips up toward the ceiling until your body forms one straight line from heels to crown. Hold. Imagine your body as a smooth tabletop being lifted by 4 steel cables, each one pulling evenly. Squeeze your glutes hard to keep your hips from sagging. Pull your shoulder blades back and down. Let your gaze settle softly on the ceiling. Breathe slowly through your nose for the duration of the hold. If lifting your hips all the way feels too aggressive, bend your knees and place your feet flat on the floor, then lift your hips into a tabletop position. That is your starting line. The shorter lever still trains every muscle this hold is meant to train. If your wrists complain, drop down to your forearms and hold from there. Once you can hold the full reverse plank with straight legs for 30 seconds, try lifting one leg off the floor and holding it parallel to the ground. The single leg version doubles the load on the working glute and forces the deep stabilizers to fire harder. This is the hold that ties the entire transformation together. The reverse plank fires every muscle along the back of your body at once, from the back of your neck through the spinal erectors to the glutes and hamstrings. It also opens the chest and pulls the shoulders back into proper alignment, which reverses the desk-bound posture that has been slowly collapsing the front of your body. A consistent reverse plank practice produces a taller, more open chest line within 2 weeks. After a month, the shoulders sit back where they belong, and the body looks like it stands up straighter even when you are not thinking about it. Hold for 20 to 30 seconds, 3 rounds. So here is the full sequence. The Transform 5. The Pistol Squat. Hold for 30 seconds per leg, 2 rounds, to wake up the leg muscles that have gone quiet for years. The Push-Up Hold at the bottom for 30 seconds, 3 rounds, to load the chest in the deepest stretch position. The Pull-Up Hold at the top for 15 to 30 seconds, 3 rounds, to rebuild the lats and biceps in their fully shortened position. The RKC plank for 10 to 30 seconds, 3 rounds, to fire every muscle in your body at maximum tension. The reverse plank for 20 to 30 seconds, 3 rounds, to reverse desk-bound posture and rebuild the entire back of your body. Total time runs about 20 minutes from start to finish. Done 4 to 5 times a week, this transforms the visible parts of your body faster than almost any moving routine ever could. The slower you breathe and the longer you hold, the deeper the change reaches. After a week, the small things start to shift. Your legs will feel steadier on stairs, your chest will feel awake when you reach forward. Your shoulders will sit a ½ inch lower without you thinking about it. By 2 weeks, your posture in the mirror will look different. Your friends and family may comment that you look taller or stronger before they can name what changed. By a month, your shirts will fit differently across the chest and shoulders. Your jeans will fit differently in the seat. The version of your body that you had quietly given up on will start to come back, one quiet hold at a time. The transformation is small from day to day and unmistakable across the span of weeks. 5 exercises, 20 minutes, and a body that finally starts to respond to the work you are putting in. If someone you know stares in the mirror and wonders when their body stopped responding to exercise, send them this video. It might be the very thing that finally puts the transformation back in their hands.